Hello, this is a review of the film Old Boy. Now, Old Boy is based on a Korean film, and it stars Josh Brolin. And the film begins in 1993, and Josh Brolin is a advertising executive. And after losing a client because he came on to the client's wife, he goes on a drinking binge, and he's all fucked up. And after hooking up with a mysterious woman, he finds himself locked in a hotel room, or what he thinks is a hotel room. And he's locked in there, and they won't let him out, and nobody looks for him, or nobody knows where he is, and he ends up being locked in this room for 20 years. And they give him food and stuff to keep him alive, and all he's got to do in there is watch TV and work out and stuff like that. And then one day, after he's in prison for 20 years, he's released. And so he kind of, number one, he's pissed off. Number two, he wants to find out who locked him up and why. So he sets out to do this, and he does. Eventually, he has the help of a young woman to help him find these answers. Now, this movie is rated R, and for good reason, because this has all the good stuff in. This has foul language, sex, nudity, violence, and torture. And believe it or not, there's actually a scene where he actually, I don't want to do him any spoilers here, but he actually pours salt in somebody's wounds. When he gets out of this room, as you might imagine, he is totally pissed off, and he's not somebody to fuck with. There's one scene where a soccer player hits him because he's following a woman. They think he's gonna, give her a hard time or whatever. Well, he beats the piss out of half a dozen soccer players. So, this is not a guy to fuck with. It's a pretty riveting movie. It's obviously you're going to root for this guy because he's locked up for essentially a reason that he doesn't understand for 20 years, and you want to find out who did this to him, why they did it, and you want to find it out just as much as he did, and then you want to see what he does to get revenge on this person or persons that did this to him. So it's a pretty interesting movie this way. There are some twists in the plot. There's a pretty big twist toward the end. Of course, I won't give you that because that would ruin the movie for you. But it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty good performance by Josh Brolin. I think it's one of the better performances I've seen him give. Obviously, like I said, the movie's rated R, has all the good stuff in it, so put the kids to bed. It's not really for them to see. The only real movie that I can compare this to that I've seen recently would be perhaps the Kill Bill series. If you've seen the Kill Bill movies where this chick wants to get revenge on somebody that, did her wrong or whatever, it does kind of have that feel to it. It's a guy that's been done wrong, and he's out for revenge. Overall, I rate the movie quite highly. I think it's a very good performance by Josh Brolin. I think the supporting people in it are very good, and it's not boring at all. It keeps your attention very much. After he gets out of the lockup, there is quite a bit of action. There's a lot of fight scenes, and some of them are a little over the top, almost like the old Bruce Lee movies. But yeah, he kicks some major ass in this movie. And so I do highly recommend this if you like these revenge type movies, or when somebody has been done wrong, and you want to see them, get revenge on people or whatever, and you like the action and this kind of thing. I think you'll like this movie, so check it out. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks for watching my videos.